Presentation Macroeconomic. This is OUT team members.
Assalamualaikum. My name is ILHAM from DB2A. Today, I will briefly explain the primary factors expected to contribute to the increase in inflation in Malaysia in 2024. First is policy changes. New domestic policies, including price control and targeted food subsidy, are expected to influence prices across various factors. Second is currency fluctuation. The value of the Malaysian ringgit against other currency can affect and export prices, thereby influencing inflation. Third is sector-specific increases. Certain sectors such as housing, utilities, restaurant and accommodation services and transport have been identified as experiencing higher prices increases, contributing to overall inflation rate. Fourth is commodity and food prices. And increases in the price of commodities and food items due to various market forces is anticipated to push up overall prices stable. Fifth is demand side pressure. As a consumer demand grow, it can lead to the higher prices for goods and services due to increased consumption. All of these factors are expected to result in an overall inflation rate of 3.3% for Malaysia in 2024. That's all for me.
Assalamualaikum and hello Madam Rosia and my fellow classmates. I'm SAPUTRA and I want to present about question 2. Question 2 is identify and explain the types of inflation based on the article. Type of inflation based on the article is the first one is overall inflation rate. This refers to the general rise in prices across the economy, which is projected to be 3.2% next year due to changes in economic dynamics and the introduction of fuel-targeted subsidy program. The second one is non-food inflation. This is the inflation rate for goods and services excluding food. It is anticipated to rise by 2.5% due to the new price mechanism for raw 95 fuel and cash handouts. The third one is food inflation, the rate at which food prices increase. It is expected to be lower at 4.5% in 2024 due to improved domestic supply chains and normalized global commodity prices. The fourth one is headline inflation rate. The total inflation including all items which reached 1.5% year-on-year in November, marking its lowest level since February 2021. The fifth one is core inflation rate. This measures the long-term trend in inflation and excludes items that face volatile price movement, specifically food and energy. It decreased to 2.0% year-on-year, but remained above the pre-pandemic average. The last one is fuel inflation rate, specifically related to the inflation of fuel prices, which was recorded at -1.3% year-on-year in November, indicating a decrease in fuel prices compared to the previous year. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Today I will be answering the question that I have been assigned, which is a question 3. Question 3 is about explain the policy measure that can be effective in controlling rising inflation in Malaysia based on the article. Based on my research, I already found 3 methods that can help in controlling rising inflation in Malaysia. Firstly is fuel target subsidy program. Secondly is managed flight price mechanism for Road 95, and lastly is Bank Negara Malaysia monetary policy. Firstly, fuel target subsidy program is the government plans to roll out a subsidy program that target fuel prices, which could prevent sudden spike in fuel costs and thus control non-food inflation. Secondly is introducing a managed price for range for Road 95 fuel can stabilize price instead of leaving them for free flight, which can lead to unpredictable inflation. Lastly, Bank Negara Malaysia monetary policy is the central bank decision to maintain its overnight policy rate (OPR) can help sustain domestic demand expansion without exacerbating inflationary pressure.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad FIKHRE bin Halim. My ID number is SIT23110067. I'm going to talk about the potential consequence of the rising inflation on the affordability of essential goods and services in Malaysia. The first is the rate of wage payment decrease. When wage that cannot keep up with rising price will make the standard of living of individuals decline. This put pressure on business to increase wage payment because they might get lower profit from it. That they will lead to another solution, which is to expel the worker to reduce the salary need to pay, or even worse, they might went bankrupt if they mess up on handling this situation. Secondly is purchasing power decrease. When the price of goods continue to rise over time, individuals may need more money to maintain the same standard of living. With this, they will avoid the purchase of one good because they know their income can only cover the essential goods price for now. Then they will not buy goods that they want until the price market return to normal. So they will start saving their money from buying anything that don't bring them any benefit. With this, I end my presentation.
Hi, I'm Muhammad Azim. Today I'm also gonna explain about question 4, which is topic about Malaysia's inflation. The question is, describe the potential consequences of rising inflation on the affordability of essential goods and services in Malaysia. And the answer is, based on the article, I choose increased cost of living. Increased cost of living means as inflation rises, the overall cost of goods and services will increase. This will directly impact consumers, making essential items such as food, utilities, and transportation more expensive. For instance, while food inflation is expected to moderate to 4.5%, it still represents a higher cost burden for households compared to previous years. And the second answer is business operations, which is higher inflation can also affect businesses, particularly those relying on consumer spending. Increased costs for raw materials, transportation, and utilities may lead to higher production costs and potentially higher prices for goods and services, creating a ripple effect throughout the economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you.